Good afternoon. Um, Welcome. My name is Mark Barton. I am the Bursar here at the U of A. And I'm going to talk with you a little bit today about your Bursar account, CAT card, Guest Center. Let's start out with your Bursar account. The question going through your head right now that goes through everybody's when I tell them I'm the Bursar is, what is a Bursar? Well, that's not really important. What is important is every student will have a Bursar account, and that will be the one central billing place here on campus. It's where your guaranteed tuition and guaranteed mandatory fees will post. It is where your housing charges will post. If you sign up for a meal plan, you can have that billed to your Bursar account. You can also have your textbooks that you buy from the U of A bookstore billed to your Bursar account as well. Your financial aid will go to your Bursar account, pay all the charges it can. Any proceeds from your financial aid will be dispersed from your Bursar account. If you're expecting proceeds from your Bursar account from financial aid, I would encourage you to sign up for direct deposit on your student account, and you can have your financial aid go to the checking or savings account of your choice. You'll get your money quicker and in a much more secure manner. So again, if you're expecting any proceeds, sign up for direct deposit on your student account. The next thing I'm going to talk with you about is CAT card. Your students will be getting the opportunity to upload their picture, get their CAT card produced, and we will contact them later in the summer with how we're going to distribute the CAT cards. On the CAT card, it will have a 16-digit ID number, it will have their picture, their signature, and it will say CAT card on it. It will look very similar to this. I would encourage your students to take care of this card. We like to say it is much more than an ID card. It will be how they get in athletic events. They'll utilize it to get into their residence halls. They'll get into computer labs across campus. It'll be how they access their meal plan. We love to say it's more than an ID card. However, it is also an ID card. So very often on days of tests or quizzes, students are required to bring that to class with them so they can verify their identity. They're going to want to take good care of it. There's a temptation to want to punch a hole in the CAT card and put it on a keychain or a lanyard. I would encourage you not to do that or not have your student do that, because believe it or not, there is a radio frequency antenna that runs around the length of the CAT card attached to a computer chip. Once you punch a hole in your CAT card, you essentially make it useless. So take care of the CAT card. You're going to use it a lot. You're going to want to have it handy and in good shape. The other thing the CAT card does is it provides 3 ways to manage money here on campus. The first of which is the meal plan. So when your student signs up for a meal plan, they'll access it with their CAT card. All sales for the meal plan are sales tax exempt, which is a terrific savings. The other way it allows you to manage money here on campus is with CAT Cash. I'll talk with you a little bit more about CAT Cash in just a moment. A third way it can help you manage money here on campus is, if you choose to, you can open a Wells Fargo checking or savings account, tie that to your CAT card, and your CAT card can become a PIN-based debit card to access your Wells Fargo checking or savings account. Again, this program's totally optional, but if you have a Wells Fargo account or thinking of getting one, it's a convenient way to have one card to carry at all times, and you can access your money through PIN-based transactions in your Wells Fargo account. Again, totally optional. A little bit more about CAT Cash. CAT Cash, I like to think of it as a sister plan to the meal plan. The meal plan purchases are tax exempt. However, CAT Cash are for those purchases you'll make on or near campus, which don't get that same sales tax exemption. On campus, you may use it for printing and photocopying in libraries, the union, residence halls. You can use it for short-term parking at the meters or daily parking in the garages. If your student is living in a residence hall, the only way to do laundry on campus is with CAT Cash. Also, CAT Cash can be used at many dining and shopping locations near and around campus. You'll see they have the CAT Cash logo or CAT card logo, and it is referring to the CAT Cash program. Again, it allows you to use one card for everything. So again, CAT Cash is for those purchases that are not sales tax exempt. like the meal plan. And it is a separate pot of money overseen by the meal plan office and works very similar to the meal plan, but again, it's a little different. Okay, wanted to talk with you for a second about UA Essentials. Have your students sign you up for Guest Center. When they do, you will get access to UA Essentials. Included in that are a lot of dynamically updated things throughout the year. It's designed with parents in mind, in particular parents of freshman students. It's got wonderful information. I would advise you to go back and look at it very frequently. When your student signs up for Guest Center, you will automatically get access to it. So again, have your students sign you up for Guest Center. What that will do is they'll get your email address, they'll put it in, an email will be sent to you, you'll update your password, and you'll have access to Guest Center as well as UA Essentials. Guest Center is a live look into the system designed for parents and family members. It will get you the Bursar information, such as the charges on their account. It will get you access to their bills, their financial aid awards, as well as their financial aid checklist. You can see how they're doing on making progress to make sure their financial aid passes on time. The Parent Plus loan, if you're taking advantage of that, the only way to complete that process is through Guest Center, so your student will definitely want to give you access to that. And it will provide academic information such as end of term grades, and you can look at their schedule of classes. I know it might not be quite what you were used to in high school, but it will definitely get you what you need and the information on your student. We designed it with parents and family members in mind, so please take advantage of it. Your student signs you up on their student account. If they have any issues at all, you can contact our online support. Just go to the U of A's main webpage and type in 24-7, and you can have a live chat with our online support, or it'll give you a phone number and they can walk you through it and get you the information you need. So, last thing I want to talk with you about today is your paying your Bursar account. Statements will go out in late July. They will be due the first day of the semester, which for fall 2020 is August 24th. You want to make sure your student's account is in good standing on the 24th. Either you paid your portion or it's been paid by aid, or pending aid is in place to take care of that balance. How to pay your guaranteed tuition and mandatory fees. You can return that statement we sent with a check in the mail, and we'll process that, allow the post office time to handle that. You can pay online through Quick Pay. You can either pay with an e-check, which means you type in your routing and transit number and account number, and the funds will be deducted from your account. That service is free, so if you're going to pay online, I'd encourage you to use e-check. However, if you want to, you can also pay with a credit card, Visa, MasterCard, or American Express. Our third-party servicer does charge a 2.4% convenience fee for doing that. So again, if you're going to pay online, use an e-check. It's quick, it's easy, and it's probably the best way to get that accomplished. You can pay in our office when you get back on campus. I would encourage you to try and get all your questions answered over the phone or via email before you come back, just to avoid crowds and lines for everybody. So again, you can come pay in our office. We'll have a drop box right outside our office if you want to do that, but look into the online payment options and have your questions answered before you arrive back on campus. If you're paying with the 529 plan, talk with your 529 plan advisor, see what they need to get the funds to us. Very often they just need some sort of proof. And our statement we send out in the end of July is usually all the proof they'll need to get you funds to us. Pay that in time, but allow them some time to process it as well. There are payment plans available. The student will sign up for that on their U-Access account. The tuition payment plan divides your tuition into 3 equal installments, the first of which is due August 24th, the second a month later, and the third a month after that. You can also sign up for the Res Life payment plan, which will do the same for your housing charges with the same due dates. There is a $75 fee to enroll in the tuition payment plan. However, the Res Life one is free, and you would sign up for that when you sign your housing agreement. So again, that is something the student does on their online account, and there are instructions on the Bursars office website. So with that, I would like to thank you, and